Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back and welcome in. It is our One Heart, One Earth November Awakening event 2020. And today is our final day, and it's Friday the 13th. And I just can't believe it. And we have such a beautiful lineup today. I was looking at all of the women who are on today, and you couldn't ask for, I feel like we're going to be held all day long. That's what I feel when I look at these women's names today in the schedule and the lineup. So, inevitably, when you ride the bliss wave through any of these kinds of events, by the last day, you're like this, because all of a sudden the shadow and the emotional and all that stuff comes up. And so I think it's just really worked out synchronistically for this day. So welcome in. And it's also very perfect because we're going to start our day with a sound healing, which is also awesome. So I'm honored and I'm grateful to welcome our guest, Sandi Daileda, today. Welcome in, Sandi. Oh, no, you're muted. Oh, there you are.
Good morning, everyone. I'm just so happy to be here. So happy to offer you soothing and goodness and beauty. So thank you so very, very much.
Oh, I'm so honored, and I'd love to take just a minute here before we dive into the sound healing, which I think everybody needs on a Friday morning. Is just to share a little bit about who you are for everybody in the community.
Okay, I would love to. Well, let's see here. I woke up to myself as a healer in 1993. I literally attended a little class on healing. It was in Australia. I have no idea what brought me to that class, but literally within a couple of hours, I had my hands on someone and I thought, oh my God, this is what I'm supposed to do in the world. And it was the first thing that ever really, really made sense to me. And so I was very thrilled with that. And I remember calling my grandmother. It was like a $400 phone call at the time because she was in New York. And then I just began my path of becoming a healer. And so I knew I had to get some education. So I started a massage therapy school. And then, which just made sense to me. And then I moved on to energy healing, biodynamic craniosacral therapy, and polarity therapy, and shock and trauma. I went to a really lovely school, and it all just made sense to me. And I was so proud of myself because I thought, you know what, I can do this. I can do this. And so I've done for 26 years. I've done healing by telephone and in person, hands on, hands off. And then in the year 2000 or thereabouts, I had this experience where I was working on someone doing craniosacral therapy, and I felt this spirit come into the room. And I thought, what is that? And I asked it like 21 questions. It was like that. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm working with spirit now. And I didn't even know what I was talking about. I really didn't. And then I started to have all these intuitive gifts open up, and it was just wild. And I was very fortunate to have two people who knew of these things, and they were able to really help me understand what was happening, how to use my gifts, how to decide what gifts I wanted to use and what gifts I was not interested in using. And so I've been using my gifts of sight to help people drop into their subconscious level. I have this gift where I can see into the subconscious immediately. So all your inner child parts really speak to me. And so I do a lot of healing in the inner child nervous system and soothing, lots of soothing and lots of dissolving and releasing from the body. And I've worked hands on for years. And when COVID hit, I had to stop working in person. And so I decided, you know what? This is my opportunity to have way more fun in my business. And I've been a singer for years. And I felt like singing gives me so much joy and singing is so healing. I'm going to do something with my singing voice. And my family said, why don't you do something via Zoom? And I said, okay. And so I started to do these sonic Zooms, which was named by my brother and sister, Sonic Zoom. We thought it was kitschy and cute. And so I've got like this growing sound healing studio. I recently acquired a gong and I will use it.
Oh,
And I've got
yay.
drums and cymbals and rattle. And so I create this symphony to soothe your nerves. And this is like my new thing. This is my new way that I'm coming to meet people, is by doing my sound healings like this, and working with people by telephone instead of touching them. And it's just been wonderful, a wonderful transition for me, I have to say.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. Well, I'm gonna put this out there, but we're gonna save it to talk about after the sound healing. But I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about the inner child nervous system. So that really, like, whoa, I just felt that in my whole body. So I can't wait to dig into that after the healing, because that's amazing. How cool.
Well,
Awesome. Well, everybody who's joining in this live stream right now, please share where you're from. That's my new thing. I think it's really fun to see where everybody's from. And if you have questions for Sandi, you can start throwing them in the box. But we are going to hand it over to Sandi so that she can do some sound healing for us. So, like, enjoy. And Sandi, I'm going to let you take it away, and we'll make sure the sound's right. And then I'm going to let Sandi have the screen for everybody so that you guys can just really take in the sound.
thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I'm plugging the phone. All right, my dears. So I want everybody to get comfortable. You can watch me. You can have your eyes closed. You can lay down. I want you to get comfortable. My mother always told me we teach best what we most need to learn. I am a person whose nervous system needs a lot of soothing. I like a lot of soothing. I didn't get a lot of touch when I was a baby, and my parents were sort of rushing around. And so my nerves like things soothing, and I like to provide soothing. So we're just going to get comfortable here. I think I'm going to go about 20 minutes or so. I'll let you know when we're done cooking out, and I'm going to bring you into this and bring you out of it. And it's really your time to relax. So everybody is just getting cozy. And I will check in about the sound quality too, because that's important that it's comfortable for you. All right. So we're all going to start here. I just feel everyone getting settled onto the call here and getting comfortable. And we're going to take some breaths together. Close your eyes if you want. You can leave your eyes open. And we're just going to breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And I want that breath to come through your heart space here. Come through the heart space, breathing in through the nose. Out through the mouth. You're by yourself, and I recommend you make some sounds. Good. And just let's do a few more of these together. In through the nose and out through the mouth, nice and gentle, letting the sound come through the heart space here. Breath coming through the heart space here. And now we're going to just start. You know, I like to meditate in the morning and bring my energies down front and center so that I'm not all over the place. So we're going to do that together here. And we're relaxing the jaw. And now we're going to just start to bring our energies, all thought forms, down through the top of the head. And I'm going to help you. That's my job. I'm going to help your energies to come down through the top of your head here. The breath is wonderful, nice and gentle. The breath helps so much. Breathing is so important. Oh, you good. Not too much exertion with your breathing. I want it to be relaxed. I want you to watch if you're putting effort. If you're putting effort, take it out. Notice what you're doing. No effort here. Very gentle. Relax the breath now. There's a lot of energy here in the room, so We're circling up here. We're just gathering all of our energies, all of our thought forms. We're making a circle here. And I'm going to build a fire in the center of our circle now, okay? Some of you are very distracted. I'm going to ask that everyone bring their energy right here to this fire coming right in the center of our circle. Yes. Calling in Mother Earth now. Mother Earth is going to start to, you're going to feel her at your sacrum and tailbone now and at your sits bones. Yes, we are just going to lock you into Mother Earth here now. Relaxing the jaw. Okay. And now we're building this fire, and the purpose for our fire here is we're going to clean out some of your storage warehouses in your body here, because I feel there's grief here, and I just want each of us to acknowledge our emotion, our emotional energy, our emotional bodies, just feeling our emotions, feeling any grief, any sadness that might be there, any burdens, any worries, any concerns. And we're just going to start to let these begin to dissolve in this beautiful, purifying fire. Hey, 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 hey. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hi, 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 hi. Ooh, hey, hey, breathing. Bringing any worries, any concerns, any memories that need to be purified and gently, gently released here. I'm feeling the crackling and hearing the crackling of our sacred fire. I'm calling in the violet flame now. Calling in the violet flame to start raining golden light down into your crown chakra. And we're calling for Mother Earth to come up, and we're going to start to clear your central channel. We're going to clean everyone's energy right now. Let's get a few more breaths going into the heart space here. Relax the jaw. A few of those very gentle. Now you've figured out how to do very gentle breaths. You can put a hand on your belly if you like. Nice relaxed jaw. And we're going to release some emotional energy, some emotional baggage here. Golden light coming down through the top of your head. Golden light running all down through your body. Mother Earth energy coming up through the base of you. Golden light coming in through your heart chakra, in through the belly and the solar plexus. Many, many healing hands are holding you here. Relax your breath. Keep going. Nice relaxing here. Going deeper now. Soften the lips. Let the jaw be relaxed. Gentle, gentle breeze. Here comes a very gentle, very soothing breeze directly from the trees, actually. So, really feeling the nature come in now. I was telling Lisa at the beginning, I have been sitting on the earth, getting on the earth every day. It's profoundly healing. And Mother Nature really, really is our first healer. So spend your time sitting on the earth, laying down on the earth. So bring Mother Nature, more Mother Nature up here now. Stoking the fire. You're doing great. We're going to let things go a little bit deeper into the sacred here. We're going to let everything get quieter and quieter inside of you. Coming into this sacred space inside of you. Now, I highly recommend that you every day take the time to come down and in. It's so easy to have our energies get scattered, but that puts you in a weakened position. If you want to be the most balanced and clear, you've got to have all of your energies here, Very important. Okay. I'm just dropping in a little more because it feels really good to have all of ourselves contained within our flesh body. Ooh, so and having your energies all together brings joy and upliftment. Peace. And that is who you are. It is what you are. Spirit in body, consciously. Now, in each one of you, we are welcoming in your conscious priestess aspects, your conscious priest aspects, your conscious divinity parts coming into the body here. So we're going to light ourselves up even more joy. Light coming through the brain, releasing the ego, less thoughts, more experience of clear energy channel, soothing. And for each one of you, an angel is being tasked right now. Beautiful, little angel. So I want you to talk to your angel in your mind, use your telepathy. And this angel is here to make real dreams come true for you. Really, the really fun stuff. So in your mind, use your telepathy here and speak to this angel that's been dedicated to you. And this angel will be with you as well when you are off the call, as long as you want, is what this angel is saying. Each one of you is getting one of these angels. And so, yes, that's good for you to have to talk to and to express your desires, needs at all level. I want you to think of any of your relationships now, because we're going to use the fire in the center here. If there's anything unclean, uncomfortable, starting with your relationship with yourself, and then moving into other relationships that you have, anything clunky, inefficient, relationship to work, relationship to people, pets, anything in all your relationships, we're going to address that into the fire right now, very specifically here. Yes. We're going to bring some peace here. This is a fire for our peace. Good. I shook up a lot here, my sweeties. So now we're just going to let everything be soothed. All those emotions that I shook up, all those little girl and little boy parts that are expressing here, any grief that never got a chance to release, we're just going to let that for these next few minutes here We're not going to process anything now. We're just going to release everything out into Mother Earth and out into the cosmos. Yes, with our helpful angel, Mother Earth holding you here. You're doing so well, so well. Thank you for really going for it. We're just going to cleanse all these energies, clean the whole room here, and everything's going to feel meticulous, and you'll feel very bright. And letting yourself go a little deeper. And just feeling that there's more space and more room inside of your body now. So letting yourself really expand into this beautiful energy, really occupying your flesh. Beautiful privacy in your body, privacy in your energy field, in this holy land of your body. Privacy, energetic, emotional privacy. Beautiful. I'm just going to add some more light. You're doing beautifully, beautifully. Doing good. Everybody did excellent, I have to say. So really letting this soak in, this feeling of open heart, this feeling of satisfied and rejuvenated, and the feeling that this is like some serious nourishment for you. So letting this nourishment just soak in and absorb for like all day, like all weekend. And then the thing to do to keep this going and keep your energy very clear, be on the earth.
That was really beautiful, Sandi.
Thank you.
I feel like I just lost like 100 pounds of energy. That was really wonderful. Yay.
Yay!
I know. And Michelle says hello from Las Vegas. Lily, west of Houston, Texas. Sherry, good morning. Hi from Lakewood. Carson, hello from Vancouver, Washington. Kara is from Salisbury, North Carolina. Michelle says that was so lovely. Sherry says that was incredible. Nina says thank you, so beautiful. Oh, it really was. I mean, what a great way to start a Friday.
Yay.
Oh, thank you. I don't even know how to talk after that because that was really wonderful.
Yeah.
If anybody out there in the live does have questions, let's throw them out. And Sandi, maybe I'll just kick it to you with what do you want to share with folks this morning while I still soak in all that lovely energy that you just brought into my space?
I want to emphasize, and if anyone has any questions, of course, but I just want to emphasize how important it is to do this kind of thing for yourself, and how important it is to have healing support and to have your healing. And I can tell you from personal experience, when you have a healer, somebody who's really your advocate, someone who you pay, it really exponentiates change and transformation and that feeling of support. And so when you rejuvenate yourself and take this time with yourself, I've been doing this really regularly just for about a little less than a year, and it has changed me, especially if you have a tendency to be anxious, too thinky, overwhelmed, depressed. To bring your energy front and center and clear yourself, it really does volumes.
Yeah, it's amazing this week. Like, so much, there's been so much positive energy in all of these presentations. But there's also a lot of energy that comes up, and just to feel that all release and clear it out. I loved too your practice of bringing everything to the sacred fire. That's near and dear to my heart. Nina says, thank you, so beautiful. Kara says, that was amazing. Thank you. Lily says, that was wonderful. Jennifer says, hello from Simla, Colorado. I hope I said that right, Jennifer. And just wonderful, you guys. I want to ask you, Sandi, really sparked something with me. You said, because, the nervous system, this is our first real connection, this event. And, but the nervous system is very much my passion. And you brought up the nervous system of the inner child. And I just want to hear more about that, about what you feel about that. Because that just jumped out at me.
You and we're like soul sisters. If the nervous system is your thing, I am very passionate about healing the nervous system, the autonomic nervous system in particular, which is our system of going from sympathetic nervous system, which is the state of activation, the anxiety, the speed, into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is a place that we don't normally hang out in, but that's your rest, repose, and repair mode. When I learned energy healing back in the early 90s, we were taught how to balance and regulate the nervous system. The first time that I had my nervous system balanced and regulated, I was floored. I was like, "Oh my God, I have just entered heaven on earth." And I was so captivated by the fact that I could feel actually that relaxed, that that became something I just started soothing people. And the baby, there's no time. And your nerves, your body went with you and had every single experience. And we have the tendency to sometimes downplay things in our lives. The nervous system is very, very nervous and very, very sensitive. So if you had any trauma in your history, even neglect or anything at all, unless you've had specific healing with your nerves, you're probably still walking around with that trigger. And so the baby nervous system is the one that can react to daily life kind of easily and have us be in a chronic state of stress. But as much of a stress response that we have equal or more of a relaxation healing mode. So the more we can teach resiliency, going from the activation into the calm, and I'll give you a recommendation about that. I talk to my inner child sometimes all day long. That way, she doesn't feel alone inside of me. I grew up, my parents got divorced, my father left when I was 7, my mother worked 2 jobs. There were no parents in my home where I grew up. I was frightened of everything all the time. And it isn't till now, literally right now, I'm almost 55 years old. Now I am truly understanding how much upset I have and how I can soothe myself. And now I'm starting to be able to calm myself. And the trick is to talk to the nervousness directly and be the mommy or the daddy and say, I'm here. Everything's okay. It's okay to relax.
I love it. We are soul sisters with the nervous system. So for me, mine short circuited. That was what happened with mine. And, I feel, because I'm very Vata, because I have been a channel since I was born, essentially, and a medium, there's a direct link with the nervous system and the etheric body and what comes in, all those energies and vibrations. And my nervous system journey led me, I had some conversations with my mom, and interestingly enough, when she was pregnant with me, she had panic attacks. Never had them before. Had them when she was pregnant with me. And so when you talk about this baby nervous system, my nervous system, I feel like came in hot. That's how I feel. It like came in hot, and it finally like short circuited. The first time that happened was in 2011, and there were kind of 3 separate occasions that this occurred over the last 10 years. But the good news is I don't think it will happen again. But much like you, that journey led me to sound. And I studied opera all through school, so for about 8 years, and sang, and played the flute of all things. So when you started playing the Native American flute, I was like, oh God, are you the same way? I could listen to Native American flute like nonstop. It's like the most amazing sound ever. Isn't it? It's just incredible. And so anyways, it led me to this beautiful gong back here. And this gong single-handedly, healed my nervous system the last time that it had an issue. But there is something about what our nervous system has been through. And right now it's taking a beating. Look at what's going on in our world. So the soothing of that, the healing of that is just really, I had this thought, Sandi, about going live on Instagram and doing live sound healings, like, because we can all join each other on there. And just doing drum circles and sound healings, I feel like there needs to be a lot more of that on social media for us to engage and connect in. So anyways, there's my nervous system story. So I just love what you're saying. It just so resonates with me. It's just so powerful to be able to sing to your nerves. And I just love, you've just really inspired me. I love this idea of that inner child's nervous system and connecting with that. And what does that mean? So that's homework for everybody today, is get connected to your inner child nervous system. It's beautiful. Now, I want to give you some space. I can't believe how fast time goes in here. It's just crazy. I want to give you some space to really share how folks can connect with you and what's accessible for them right now, especially for your sonic Zooms and all these great things. Like, I want everybody to be able to connect with that, because we need sound healing now more than ever. And so if you want to take some time to just share how folks can find you, what you have accessible, what's going on, I think that'd be great.
I would love it. So I have a website, which is sandidaileda.com. And on the homepage, I mean, it's a beautiful website. Everyone who has a website knows it's a lot of beautiful time and energy. So I have a website. And what I'm up to right now is I've been doing Sonic Zoom. It's $20. I do it the first Friday of the month. I do it at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. I do it on the Zoom, and it's a half an hour. So that's just really lovely. And I have been wanting to teach for a very, very long time. And so that is coming together for me now, which I'm thrilled. So it is called Conscious Priestess School. Why? Because we're becoming conscious priestesses. We're doing our healing, and it's making us more and more conscious, which is very liberating. So I've launched my Conscious Priestess School. My prices are extremely reasonable because a lot of people don't have any money right now. So it's a small commitment, January, February, March. We're just going 3 months at a time, and it is a conscious healing journey, and we will have a blast, and you will see your life change. So I've got a small group so far. I'm still accepting new women. The dates are on the homepage. The other thing that I'm going to do, again, because I want to have fun, and because I'm a performing artist, and this is fun for me, I'm going to launch early next year my I wanted to do this forever. It's called What's Your Problem? And I'm going to make a talk show called What's Your Problem? Problem Solved. And I'm going to let people ask me questions, and I'm going to use my gifts, and I'm going to clear energy, and it's going to be very sacred and very unique. So that's going to come in January. What's Your Problem with Sandi Daileda? Because I secretly, it's not secretly, but if I really tap into my soul, I want to be on like a radio personality, or because it's fun. I really love the sound healing. I love the broadcast. So that's going to be my way to have fun, but also bring things to conscious awareness, because I said earlier that I can see straight into the subconscious, and really transform in a half an hour time slot. I'm very interested in efficient healing. Plus, who wants to be on the phone or on the Zoom more than half an hour? I do not. It's better to be outside. So those are the things that I've got going on. I'm doing individual sound healing I do that by regular telephone. That's sound healing, and I'm very, very intuitive, and so we can address many, many issues at one time. It's quite profound, I have to say, and I love doing my phone sessions. So those are pretty much what I got going on right now, and it fills me with a lot of joy. And I always love when new people come into my life. I absolutely love it. So I'm so thrilled to connect with. I can't see your faces, but thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you, Sandi. And it's really just been a joy to have you on. What a great way to start the day. And you guys can find Sandi's information and her presentation and everything on oneheartoneearth.net. So do check her out. Do connect in with her. It's just really been lovely. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You guys, we're 12 away from 2,200, but we've been 12 away for like 48 hours. So I don't care what friends you invite. Like, let's get those 12 people just to get to that 22. That'd be awesome. It'd be even more awesome if we could get to 22 by the end of today. That's only 34 people. So let's get some subscribers on the channel for sure, just because it's so fun. Yeah, we're going to be back momentarily in mere moments, about 10 minutes. We'll be back with Michelle Snelling, psychic medium, to talk about aromatherapy and how it can remove your amnesia. I'm really excited to talk about this. What a cool topic. She is the accidental aromatherapist. So it's going to be awesome. And Sandi, thank you so much. That was just a gift.
Thank you so very much.
Oh, it's clear it's a gift. Everybody is just commenting how wonderful it was. It really was. Have an incredible day. And everybody, I'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Thank you. Lots of love. So